Hey guys, never stop done here today, and Dragon Ball Legends have announced the 8th anniversary part 2 units. We are going to be taking a look at first the Legend Super Saiyan Trunks, Teen and Gohan's kit. So they are the first tag unit that has come into Legend Rarity. They are game originals. I gotta say they look pretty cool. It's very nice to see that they're here. Not like the most hypest game original we could have got, but you know what, I'm not complaining. They are good. So we're getting straight into this. I'm gonna read literally everything. So a master and disciple tag character, Legend Super Saiyan Trunks and Gohan joins the fight. Strengths: tag character with 2 superior elements, which is pretty interesting. Trunks is red plus while Gohan is purple plus. Master both superior elements and make the battle flow in your favor. Enhance upon tag switch. Every time you tag switch, the next special move, arts and legend action are enhanced. While enhanced, the legend action will draw special move arts. The special move arts even nullifies endurance, which can't be cancelled. That's very strong. New unique gorge confrontation type. Fill the unique gorge on every enemy confrontation. Get a Dragon Ball and a permanent damage boost up to 2 times when the unique gorge is full. Interesting. So a new type of unique gorge. Endurance nullification that can't be cancelled, which is very strong at the moment because every unit like you come across has endurance. So this is going to be strong. Rise against enemies with a master and disciple bond surpassing time itself. So Super Saiyan Trunks, Teen and Gohan. Hybrid Saiyans, Vegeta Clan, Future Saiyan. Which one of them is just Saiyan? Normally, because they're both Hybrid Saiyans, they only get the Hybrid Saiyan tag. Like every other Hybrid Saiyan in the game only has Hybrid Saiyan and not Saiyan, so that's probably a mistake. Weapon Wielder, some family, they are part of the game originals tag. The abilities for Hybrid Saiyans, Future or game originals: blast attack and blast defense plus 38%, and additional strike attack plus 80% if you're Hybrid Saiyan or in the leader slot. Strike attack, blast armor, and on activation damage was 20% for 10 counts. Blast on activation damage plus 20% for 10 counts. Special move damage is massive. Slice on activation key plus 50. Special move damage plus 30%, 3 counts. Also when it's enhanced, special move damage plus 30% for 3 counts, uncancelable. Nullify endurance for 5 counts, uncancelable. Having 5 counts, by the way, is strong because if you do a drop combo, you catch your opponent within the 5 timer count and then you maybe rush, that's still going to be active and you could nullify endurance for it, cancel enemy buffs, and it's blast armor as well. The green card, shorten ally sub counts and even increase damage. Okay, so draw 1 card, health plus 10%, key plus 50, ally sub counts minus 2, enemy health restoration minus 50% for 10 counts, or enemy damage received plus 40% for 10 counts. So not too bad, but doesn't say it can't be cancelled, so wouldn't really think they're too great, but will be handy if they come into play. So switchability: tag switch to Gohan and change the element to purple plus. Enhance your next activated special move, arts and legend action. So you switch into Gohan, draw a card if hand has 3 or fewer, health plus 15%, key plus 30, overdrive gorge plus 15%. Enhanced next activated special move, arts and legend action. Requires the switch gorge to be max. Okay, starter ability has a permanent -1 to sub count. Okay, damage plus 360%, damage guard plus 310%, key recovery plus 30%, draw speed plus 1 as sub counts, on switch -1, all uncancelable. Unique ability: so using an arts while key is 30 or higher gives damage guard penetration, which is very strong, and nullifies special cover changes. Fighting it out while keeping your key at or above 30 is highly recommended. So this kind of reminds me of the first ever Evolution Blue Vegeta, who if his key was above 30, if you use the card, you just end up with over 30 key every single time, and if you're below, it wouldn't benefit. So something similar to that, we'll see exactly what. So on battlefield entry, draw 1 card if hand has 3 or fewer, health plus 15%, key plus 30, switch gorge plus 30%, and nullify damage received, element disadvantage for 5 counts. On third, strike or blast art use, shared between both of them, uses reset or on switch / area change. Draw 1 card if hand has 3 or fewer, key plus 50. After art use, if key is 30 or more, switch gorge plus 15%, damage guard penetration plus 30% for 5 counts, nullify special cover changes for 2 counts. When hit by enemy arts, activation resets on switch, or when unique gorge is full, destroy 1 enemy card 2 times, so enemy rising rush 5 counts 1 time, or enemy draw speed -2 10 counts 1 time. So a lot of annoying quirks they have. So if they're over 30 key and they use an art, they're just getting this every single time. So they're getting damage guard penetration 5 counts over and over again. When you get it, you're getting this every single time you use it over and over again. So that's pretty strong. This is just your normal disrupt, similar to how it normally is with it. So sealing rising rush is pretty insane. Also, if health is 50% or lower 2 times, the activation is shared between both of them. Health plus 25%. Twice is pretty good as well. When on battlefield, an enemy activates special move, ultimate, awakened arts, or rising rush, ally sub counts -5. Enemy special move, ultimate, awakened arts power -40% for 3 counts. That's a lot. Cancel enemy attribute upgrades and buff effects 3 times, and is shared between Trunks and Gohan. So Trunks special cover changes against blast combo into blue. Okay, onto the unique gorge. So a unique gorge that charges every enemy confrontation, get a permanent damage increase and a Dragon Ball up to 2 times when the gorge is full. So confrontation type, when unique gorge becomes full, activation is shared between both the units. Draw 1 card if hand has 3 or fewer, key plus 40, Dragon Ball plus 1 2 times, damage plus 40%, uncancelable twice. Wow. Cancel attribute downgrades, ally health plus 15%, charges enemy each time you face an enemy, consumed entirely when unique gorge is full. Okay, that is a strong unique gorge. Okay, legend action, nullify endurance on activation, draw special move arts when the legend action is enhanced. So activation is low area. On legend action activation, nullify endurance for 5 counts. Also, if it's enhanced, draw special move arts next, key plus 40, combo ball into a blue. Most of the time you're gonna have this enhanced, so when you do it, you're gonna get a blue card and you're gonna just nullify endurance, which is insane, by the way. So you want to prioritize being in that low area to get the legend action off whenever you can. So that's going to be very strong. Okay, onto Super Saiyan Gohan. So it seems he's Super Saiyan. Maybe that's what they messed up with here. I think they should have said Super Saiyan and they just missed out the super part. So have I gone past it? No. Okay, so he's got the same Z ability. It makes sense they're sharing that. Does it say anything really new here? No. The blue card same as Trunks. The green seems the same as Trunks. The ability will be probably the same, just you switch from Gohan to Trunks. Yep, seeming the same. Did they have the overdrive plus 15%? With Trunks, yeah, it's pretty much just the same. Okay, unique ability is exactly the same. Special cover change for Gohan is against strikes though, so they have kind of dual cover changes. They can cover change against a blast at some point and strike. That's going to be somewhat useful depending on the teams you are up against. This is exactly the same as well. So yeah, pretty much a very powerful unit. The endurance nullification, in my opinion, is the biggest positive from this unit. I feel like them having that will make them very dangerous. I think purple and red are a good unit combination color wise and everything, because Purple, obviously, Broly being a green unit, he will be hurt hopefully by a superior purple unit. And then red is kind of just free at the moment because they're not really too crazy of a blue unit. You have Legend, Rose, Goku Black, but you don't see him too crazily. A lot of red units this 8th anniversary. We got Ultra Gogeta Blue, we got the unique equip for the transforming DBZ Broly. You got this Gohan who's going to be pretty strong. Wait, is it Gohan? No, it's Trunks that I think is red. So yeah, Trunks is the red unit. He's going to be pretty strong in that department. So yeah, looking forward to using this unit. Let me know in the comments if you're gonna summon for this unit, if you're just gonna carry on summoning for part 1 units, which in my opinion you can still do because they are still way more hype in my opinion than part 2. These are still cool characters, but nowhere near as hype as part 1. So yeah, I'll move on to Super Saiyan God Charlotte next. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button. I'm gonna see more in the future. Subscribe. See you on the next one. Goodbye.